Hello Sagittarius, this is a general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. If it resonates with you, Sag, please subscribe, like, share, follow. Okay, this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. What message does Sagittarius need to know? Okay. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. You have cleaning up. Okay? Something you have to clean up here. And some of you will be getting some help with a leg up here, Sag. Okay, that's where you're coming from. You're going to get a leg up from a help. But you've got cleaning up. So let me read that to you now. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. The essential meaning is getting to the core of a situation, freedom from a burden, cleaning house, sweeping away what is no longer needed. Okay? The oracle message here is, ever feel so bogged down with emotional gunk that you can't think straight? Could you be surrounded by physical clutter in your home? Also, too much work. Okay? Oh, you're feeling overwhelmed and it's time to clean house. Okay? Every item out of place natters away at you. Natters. It's a word. Natters away at you. Every unsolved resentment, every comparison to others that leads to a sense of lack takes up energetic space. Every unpaid bill just adds up to an unnecessary feeling of being overwhelmed. Now is the time to free yourself from energetical cleaning house. Just do it. Make room for the miracles that are lining up for you. So yes, it's time for you to clean house. Okay? The relationship message here for Sagittarius, time to clear the air. Okay? So some of you, it's time for you to clear the air. It could be between you and somebody else that you need to clear the air with. Okay? But it's time to clear the air. Take a look at your side of the street. Take a look at your side of the street and say what's on your mind. Sweep away the old stuff so the spring breeze can blow through with new energy. It's the perfect time to do an inventory of your dynamic and see what's yours and what's not yours. To clean up the relationship, everyone brings some baggage, okay? Sort through what you brought with you and let go of what is no longer needed. Become unencumbered and your relationship will flourish. Your prosperity message. Simple things like opening your mail, paying bills, sorting out your timetable, making lists and getting organized is what this symbol means when it comes to your work. Make time for yourself. Okay? Make time for yourself too. Yeah, Sagittarius. This card is a sign that you may be overburdened and overwhelmed. It's okay to say no. You'll prosper even more if you do, Sagittarius. Your protection message. Is it possible you may be focusing too much on other people right now, Sagittarius? Trying too hard to be helpful. Does taking on what belongs to others make you feel needed or desired? Okay? Perhaps you think it's your calling to relieve people of their burdens. But what is the cost to you and to them? Don't clean up someone else's side of the street. You're not helping by freeing him or her of responsibility. You're also not doing yourself any favors, and you just might be adding an even greater strain. You are loved as you are. You don't need to be needed to be loved. Okay? Do you hear that, Sagittarius? You don't have to be needed to be loved. Right? So you don't have to be going out your way to go and say, be a people pleaser. All right. Okay, that's the overview of the reading. All right. OPP, other people's problems. Putting that down. Okay, it's for Sagittarius. Let me write that down. OPP. Other people's problem. This is what you're dealing with here. Write that down. Okay. For Sagittarius, other people's problem. That's what you're dealing with here. Okay. Let's do the spread on. You got, see, you was doing here with a young fire sign. Okay, could be a child of yours. That's a page here. Okay. For some of you, this person could be younger than you. Okay. Or the relationship was fun and exciting in the past. It's possibly that you were previously friends. Okay. If not, then one of you has become accustomed to having relationships which are built on friendship first. So maybe that's where you're starting from now, Sagittarius. First building your relationship from a friendship first, okay? Because currently you're more like friends than lovers, okay? Kind of a friendship type of relationship you got going at the moment. Yes, Sag, okay? This can be good or bad, depending on where you are in a relationship, okay? If your partnership is serious, then this is not good, okay? Because you got them on a friendly kind of level. You're both equally enthusiastic about the relationship, Sag. You enjoy each other's company, you have a good time together, and feel that life will be dull and grey without the other. If you're not yet lovers, you'll make good friends though, okay? Negatively, it doesn't appear though that this partnership is going to progress to a level more severe than it already is. It is stagnant, okay, fire signs? Well, if I say fire signs, probably do another fire sign then. Sagittarius, okay? At this moment, your relationship could be stagnant, okay? Your partner could be thinking about the future. Also, there's a possibility that your friends have too much of an input in your relationship here, Sag, okay? Right? Your feelings for your lover, okay? If the relationship is new, your potential lover is willing to jump head first without thinking. They're into you, Sag. If the connection isn't new, your lover is living in the moment and not thinking about the future. It's just in the moment right now, okay? You're dealing in the present moment. Remember, if you look to the past, you get depressed. If you look to the future, you get anxious. But if you stay in the moment, you're at peace. Okay, Sag? So this is how your partner's feeling, okay? You're feeling, you feel as though you're a terrific friends with the person you're reading on, okay? If not, you have the potential to be. Although this is a positive thing, Sag, it can be detrimental. If you feel like your relationship isn't moving forward, perhaps you feel as though your partner doesn't view you how they should, okay? You're feeling as though you're, like I said, you're terrific friends, right? But if your partner's not thinking the same way, it just ain't going to match, is it? Especially about moving forward. The other person might be feeling that from the outside looking in, your relationship appears good to other people around you. Others in your life might think you are somewhat well matched, and they assume that you're enjoying each other's company and you're, what's the word we're hearing, you know, like the Joneses up the street. There may be people who assume that you and your loved one are just friends and not involved romantically. Some people see it as that you're not that close, okay? People in your environment though, okay? Friends of either you or your lover or your husband or wife have an impact on the relationship. Do you think that they try to peel you away from each other with the promise of a good time? They probably feel like the third wheel, so attempt to interfere slightly, but they don't have ill intention. It's just that they could be calling out your partner to go out with them when it should have been a romantic night in with you and your partner. Okay, deep wanting to go and say party too hard. Okay, this is they're not their friends' intentions, but they're just that somebody could be hanging out with single people who can party hard. Okay, and not in a relationship. Now, what I'm hearing as well is your relationship with your lover, your potential lover, okay, will not progress to a higher level than it already is because of this friendship that you got here. Okay, this could also mean that your current relationship will not develop, and potential partnership will not happen between you. Okay, however, do not worry though, because all is not lost. All right, because in the future you'll meet an individual which you'll eventually date. You will more than likely meet them through friends. Okay, and you'll form a friendship before you make a relationship. Not for some of yous out there. Okay, aim to be friends before you become lovers, I would say. Okay, and only pursue relationships with people who make you laugh. Also, you should go for connections with lovers who allow you to spend time with your friends without jealousy. All right, but some of you though, you need to avoid a situation which implies you're only out for a good time. Okay, make sure your partners or your potential partner know that you're pursuing a real relationship and not just something less serious. Okay, especially if you're single. All right, you hope that your partner sees you for fun-loving, carefree person that you are, instead of assuming you'll put too much pressure on them. Okay, you hope your lover doesn't brand you as a psycho. That's what you're hoping. you know some of you are hoping that they don't see you as a psycho. you know you fear your relationship where your partner isn't taking it seriously enough. Okay, and you don't want time wasters. Okay, it's also possible that you're used to being friend zoned and you worry that this will happen again. Another stress of yours is the idea that your lover or your friends, okay, will meddle in your relationship. Okay, that is a thing of where if it's not on your side, it could be vice versa. Okay, this could be all your partner could be feeling that too. Okay, what you don't know is that you see this person as a way out of adult existing. Part of your motivation for pursuing this person is because you believe they'll make your life more colourful. Think about that. This is something that you need to think about that's unknown here. Are they there to fill your life, to make your life colourful, or can you make your own life colourful here, Sagittarius? Okay, let's see. Friend zone, eh? Let's see what's on your mind. Ooh, you're using your intuition here. You got the High Priestess, okay? But some of you may not be talking to this person, okay? There could be lack of communication between you, all right? Some of you ain't speaking because you're going within and using your intuition, right, regarding this situation. It's on your mind strongly, right? Because it's some form of secret, some form of infidelity that's on your mind, or your intuition's telling you this, okay? In the past, previously, there was a lot you did not know about your partner. And it was hard for you to open up to them or for them to open up to you. One of the two of you had a painful past, and this causes you to conceal your thoughts or feelings for each other, okay? You or your partner at present are keeping secrets from each other. You are both hiding your real feelings and not opening up. It is also possible that there has been infidelity, okay, Sag? Or that you're hiding money issues, health, or some form of concern that's bothering you right now, right? The High Priestess will appear as a positive in a reading of people who have impeccable psychic abilities. And I believe you have, Sag. You can maneuver this situation using your skills. You can easily read a gauge your partner and use this to your advantage because you're empathic gift. So you're reading them, okay? You know when the time is right to engage with your partner and when you need to give them space. Use your intuition here, okay? But the negative part of your intuition can work against you, okay? You know when there's something wrong, but cannot correctly pinpoint precisely what it is, okay? The uncertainty you feel causes you great anxiety, Sag, and you sometimes feel as though you're going crazy or worry that you appear insane, but it's nothing more than your intuition. It's just letting you know something's going on. There's something you need to know, okay? The feelings of your lover, your partner is unsure how they feel about you, okay? They like you, but there's something about you which they just cannot put their finger on. Sometimes the high priestess can indicate that they are not yet certain how they feel about you. Also that they are not very open and like to keep themselves to themselves. Discussing their feelings is not easy for them. They're not a person that opens up, okay? They're not a person that probably even wears their heart on their sleeve. But your feelings, you have a powerful feeling about this person, okay? But you cannot trust them. I know. But your gut feeling's telling you this, okay? You assume that they're hiding things from you. You feel as though you cannot open up to them because you must protect your feelings. Also, you worry that you're not the type of partner who can be faithful, Sag. That's for some of you out there. You're kind of wondering, can you be faithful to just one person? Can you be in a committed relationship? Ooh, sorry, let's put the heat on. Ooh, pause. But that's Sag, but I need it to be warm. I can't take the cold. Sorry. I'm the match kid little girl who don't like the cold. Okie dokie. Here we go. Right? So, your psychic abilities and intuition is having an impact on your relationship here, Sag. Okay? Because you've been making decisions based on your inner voice here. For some of you, the opinions of other people are uncertain. Okay? Because you're not meant to know how other people feel about you. Okay? Your partner and the relationship. There's a strong possibility that for whatever reason, not a lot of people know this relationship even exists. Because they never see you out together. You're not doing things together, you know? That's for some of you. Some of you don't even think you can be, like I said, faithful. Okay? Some of you need to educate yourself in body language so that you can read your partner better. Okay? Some of you need to rely on your intuition to get the outcome you want. Also, ask your ancestors and spirits around you to help guide you in this situation. Okay? Call upon them. Right? Because remember, do not take on other people's problems. It's not yours, not your circus, not your monkey. Okay? The outcome of this relationship is unknown. Is kind of unknown here with the high priestess. Okay? You're not meant to know the future. Knowing the future of this partnership could significantly impact the outcome. So all is yet to be revealed. Okay? So some of you need to wait until there are further developments in the relationship then. Okay? Let's see how it goes from here. But some of you need to aim for a relationship with someone who is as intuitive as you are. So you need somebody who's on the same page as you on spiritualist level, okay? Remember, darkness and light don't mix. Your ideal partner will have a keen interest in the occult, conspiracies, theories, the supernatural, and be open to existence of other worlds. You need somebody who you can speak to on that level, okay? Deep conversations here, okay? What you need to avoid in relationships with individuals who are into psychic matters, you need, because some of you are avoiding people who are into psychic matters. That's some of you, okay? Some of you need someone more practical to balance your energy, or look for the yang or yin. He can be the yang to your yin or vice versa. Some of you need somebody who's, I'm hearing, that's more on your level spiritually, and somebody needs somebody who's not so psychic. Okay? The yin to your yang. Okay? You hope that your intuition is correct though. Okay? And you're praying that your intuition is telling you that everything's going to be okay. Such. There's also maybe also be a desire to keep the relationship a secret for some of you. Ooh, like I said, some of you don't want to commit. It's like some secret affair you're having that you don't want the world to know that you're in a committed relationship. You don't want your world to know if it was an ex that you've gone back to the ex. You don't want people to know. Okay? There's a lot about this relationship which you do not know though. Okay? In fact, the unknown, unexpected is significant theme within your relationship right now, Sag. You probably could even guess all the things you're unaware of. But time will tell. Okay? What's in the dark will come to the light. Okay, Serge? So let me put a clarification on that. Because this is what's on your mind here. Right? Wow. Because if it's not you also that can't be committed to one person, maybe it's your partner that can't be committed to just one person. So take it as it resonates with you. Yeah? Got Two of Swords here. Some of you, that's to clarify, that some of you need to make a decision here. Okay? Because the Two of Swords usually speaks about somebody who's going back and forth in their mind as should I or shouldn't I. It's a decision that you need to go and say make. Alright? And bottom of the deck, some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra or Gemini, but the news is going to be coming in quickly, very cutting but very truthful. Okay? Some of you with the Two of Swords here, okay, you could be quite stubborn. You could be dealing with a stalemate, okay? And some of you could be unwilling to admit when you're wrong, okay? In the past, you and your lover enjoyed an extended period where you did not communicate. You know what I mean? Didn't speak to one another properly or didn't speak to each other at all. It's also possible that previous relationships have ended due to arguments and you don't want to make the same mistake again. Your breakups with prior lovers is causing you to tiptoe around your current partner. That's what some of you is out there. Okay? Because you and your lover or your potential lover are trapped in some form of duel which you cannot seem to break free from because you're both unwilling to be the one who bends to the other's will. Okay? You both want to win. Also, the relationship may not be professing correctly because you do not want to make the first move. Okay? You and your partner or your potential partner are very alike. Could even be soulmates, twin flames. Okay? You're on the same page with your intellect, interests, or your beliefs. Okay? But on the negative side, one or both of you are very stubborn. You're not able to admit when you're wrong and possibly cannot even comprehend the thoughts of not being right. In fact, you or they may even enjoy the thrill of an argument. Okay? Your lover currently weighs up the pros and cons of the relationship. They're taking their time deciding whether or not a serious partnership with you is right for them. That's not to say that they do or don't like you. They're just cautious of making commitments or going to the next level. Okay, Saj? You're feeling as though your partner, potential partner, is tough nut to crack. And you're beginning to tire of the stubbornness and you want nothing more than for them to open up to you. Other than your stubborn nature, you feel as though the two of you are well matched in several ways and you take this as a sign that the relationship is meant to be. Okay? Because you get on certain ways, you get on. Other people around you though, okay, around you and your partner, They think that you both are well matched too. Okay? You could be matched in many ways, good and bad. Okay? Your environment though, there are individuals around you or your partner who like to engage in arguments. Okay? You or they cannot help themselves. But take the bait. Okay? The hostile situation causes tension in your relationships. The other may even get involved in this back and forth when they shouldn't. That other people getting involved when it's not their business, really. Sorry. Okay? Because people are going and talking to other people. Well, either you or your partner, and other people are getting involved. Okay? Some of you have to go against your lover and stand up for yourself. Okay? You may think that your partner wants someone who agrees with their every word, but this is not the case. Okay? Your love interest desires a mate who they can debate with. Okay? You have to show them that you are on their level or they will lose interest. Okay? You could be dealing with a Pisces or an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That's what I see on the board at the moment, or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If it's not these signs, they may have this in their chart. Alright? The future of your relationship looks troubling though. Okay? And it's on your head, it's on your mind. You and your partner are going to have have a fallout, which you both will not be able to get past. Okay? The ending will drag on for some time, and it will take a while before you eventually sort it out or go your separate ways. Okay? But you're listening to your intuition here. Sag, you need to aim for a relationship with someone who will not back down from. Alright? That you will not back down. You need to aim for a relationship with somebody you will not back down from. Okay? In previous romances, you never found your voice. And you know this is an error you have made. Alright? So don't make the same mistake again. Find your voice. Okay? Tell the truth and shame the devil. Okay? Some of you need to avoid relationship with people who are unable to admit any wrongdoings. Okay? You need to find someone you can take responsibility. In addition to this, try not to be too stubborn, because this will turn lovers off you as well. Alright? So don't be overly stubborn here. Okay? You hope your partner is not a pushover. Some of you, if you've not met somebody yet, you hope the person that you meet is not a pushover. Okay? Because some of you are turned off by people who bend at your every will. Okay? Or what everyone wants. Or somebody that suffers, like I said, with 0.P.P, or the people's problem. So if it's not you, okay, there's energies around you that you're dealing with people, other people's problems, it's your partner. Okay? But this is the energy that's around you right now, Sag. So you're hoping your partner's not a pushover for some people to take advantage of. Okay? Because you are turned off by people who are people pleasers. You assume that if your partner can defend their morals, their ethics, their beliefs and personality, then they can protect you. Because if they can't stand up for themselves, how can they stand up for you? How can they protect you if they can't protect themselves, Sag? Okay? Your fears, though, although you might desire your relationship to move forward, this retro thing is messing with me. I've got it bad as it is, and it makes it even worse. Speak. Okay. Like I said, although you may desire your relationship to move forward, Sag, you also worry that you and your partner are either too alike, okay, especially when it comes to some things you can argue over. You also feel that your partner is undecided with regards to the status of your relationship, and you want answers. Okay? Some of you Sagittarius here right now, what you don't know, you or your partner or potential partners are trapped in a stalemate. Okay? And are unable to move forward. developing from this point on is going to be very difficult. You're stuck where you are, and the only way that things can improve from here is a direct face-to-face or heart-to-heart conversation that you need to have with this person. Okay? Not an argument, but a proper discussion. Okay? This is what's on your head here, but you want to have a proper discussion. So, let me get a clarification to see if this conversation is going to come out for Sagittarius. Let's see, This decision you're making to have this proper conversation is going to take place. Ooh. You've got the Two of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Some of you are going to be making a decision to walk away. This is what's on your head if you haven't done so already. Okay? Some of you have made a decision to walk away. Right? That's for some of you out there. From people and things that no longer serve you. Right? For some of you, it's about discontent. Alright? Some of you are tired of your lover, or you're tired of the practicalities. Okay? Previously you were really aiming for the relationship. You assumed that getting a relationship with this person would be like all unicorns and kitten farts. For some of you, now you're living in the reality of this relationship. You realize that it's not all that it's cracked up to be. Okay? You're having an actual real relationship with this person, as not as fulfilling as your fantasy had you believe. Okay? If you haven't yet started your relationship with this person, this card in this position could mean that you're starting to question whether the pursuit is even worth it. Okay? You and your partner have the potential to work together or make the relationship work. It isn't all bad. There's also practical positives to having another person around. You and your lover do not like to be lonely. Both of you don't want to be by yourself. Okay? The negatives about your relationship is nowhere near perfect. Even after trying hard and going through a lot together, you still have your problems. Okay? One of you is beginning to tire of the relationship or the potential relationship for some of you. Okay? The feelings of your lover is not happy in the relationship. Perhaps they see that you'll work well together for practical reasons, comfort, living together, but the passion isn't there. Okay? That's for some of you out there. And if this resonates with you, Sag, please subscribe and ring that bell. You yourself, Sag, you're starting to see that the relationship requires work. It's not coming as easily or naturally as you would have liked. Okay? It's possible that you're questioning whether you really want the relationship, but don't want to hurt your partner's feelings. You're having an eat, pray, love moment right now. Okay? Everything is in God's hands right now. Alright? The feeling of the other person or other people around you, other people may begin to feel as though your relationship has run its course. They think that you or your partner should start seeing other people. In fact, friends and family already have someone in mind for you or know the type of person they would like to see you date, Sag. Okay? That's what's happening. You did ask. In your environment, there are other areas in you or your partner's life which are leaving them feeling unfulfilled. Okay? They or you have achieved a lot but are not getting the happiness from it. Right? That they thought they would or you thought you would. This discontent has been playing on your mind, causing you to not focus on your relationship. Alright? So you're being distracted with other things. What you need to do, you should try to realize that all relationships cannot be perfect all the time, Sag. Without the downs, there will be no ups. The grass isn't always green on the other side. Alright, Sag? So stop looking out for the wildness, for something different. Although you're projecting other areas of your life, you are unhappy with onto your love life. When it concerns your love life, that's the part where you're not happy. Okay? Maybe it's time for you to get a hobby or and stop looking for issues. Not for some of you, you know, too much time on your hand, especially with this isolation right now. Okay? The outcome. You will eventually bore off your partner and go out into the world looking for someone else who better fits your needs. You may keep your lover around for practical reasons or because you don't want to be alone, but that isn't enough to sustain a relationship long term, Sag. Okay? You need to aim for a more functional relationship which has no surprises. Because of your personality type, you're probably better suited to a partnership where not too much is going on and you can be stuck in a boring routine. Not for some of you, okay? But some of you need to avoid relationships which are not constantly changing. You get a rush from being kept on the edge of your seat, and if your partnerships become a drag, you do not like it. Okay? So you need to look for someone who welcomes change, right? Not someone who doesn't like changes. Okay? You hope you get into a relationship with someone who you can rely on for practical matters. For example, paying bills, helping with the children, childcare. These things are important to you, Sag, and you wish to find a partner who can share in the responsibilities. Romantic love isn't as much as a priority for you right now as you need to go and say the basic things around you. Alright? You fear that you one day settle down with a partner to then wake up one day and look around the bedroom and ask, is this it? You're worried you'll commit to something you'll regret. So it is something to actually think about here, Sag, okay? Because the unknown is that it's possible that your relationship is becoming boring and you do not realize it yet for some of you. The routine is disappointing because you thought this relationship would be happier than it already is. The spark is slowly dimming away, okay? Some of you need to go and say put a bit more spark into not just inside the bedroom but outside the bedroom too, okay? Because if you don't, what's happening is with the 8 of Cups here, some of you is going to end up walking away. Some of this is something that you're actually even thinking about. Some of you are thinking about walking away if you haven't done so already. Alright? You're abandoning it, just walking away because you see it as like some form of exploration here. Some of you have been abandoned in the past. Okay? The experience was harrowing for you and it's something which you're not overly keen on repeating. Okay? You do not want your current lover to walk away from you while you are emotionally invested in the relationship. This fear is impacting you now, Sag, and causing anxiety. Sometimes this card can represent one of you leaving another lover for each other. That's what happens sometimes. Some of you could leave somebody out for somebody else. Okay? But at present, it appears as though your partnership might be coming to an end. Okay? This is on your mind here. Okay? This end has not properly happened yet, but you feel as though you and your partner are heading that way. Your intuition is alerting you to the fact that the way your relationship has always been is starting to change forever. Alright? Some of you, you have the inner strength to move on from this relationship if this is what you choose to do. You might think that you cannot handle the pain of a separation, but do not worry. You are strong enough to survive, Sag. Okay? The negatives is that you and your lover are considering ending the relationship and walking away from each other. And there's a strong possibility that one of you only stays because you do not want to hurt the other person's feelings. Okay? So being apart from each other would be much less painful than being together, so you stay together. That's for some of you. But like I said, your lover could even be considering walking away from the relationship because they do not see the potential you see and feel as though you have no future together. Your partner is not as into you as you are into them for them. Your partnership is not worth the hassle. That's for some of you Sag out there. Your feelings is you're thinking about abandoning this relationship, and the only reason that you stay is because you don't want to hurt your partner, okay? or your potential lover, okay? Alternatively, deep down, this relationship is not what you want. You're only with this person to fill a void, not because you love them. That's for some of you. And some of you, it's because you got children with them. Oh my God, the voice nearly went then. Hmm. Wow. Somebody didn't want to. Somebody didn't want to speak. Oh my goodness, someone doesn't want me to speak, but Bear said continue. Keep going. Okay. The feelings of others, okay? Because you are so different, other people think that the two of you are not a good match, okay? It's also possible that friends and family have never really got to know your partner, so the view of them is tainted, okay? That's for some of you, okay? Some of you in your environment right now, there is a full world out there worth exploring. One of you knows this and the other wants to stay at home, okay? The allure of travel and exploration is one could end up pulling the two of you apart. Because one wants to travel, one wants to be a homebody. Okay, one is a person of action, and one person is stagnant. You know, you're in a way. That's for some of you. Okay. The future of the relationship looks bleak, though. All right. Even in your mind, you know this. It's not likely to last forever. However, unlike a lot of other negative tarot cards, the Eight of Cups means that you will be the one who walks away from your partner. At present, you might not think that you're leaving them is a possibility, but this card is a sign that eventually you will tire of the relationship and muster up the strength you needed to leave your lover, and you will leave. And you need to aim for a relationship with someone who likes to explore the world. Life is too short, and you need an adventure or even a change of scenery, some of you. Okay? What you need to avoid, though, is avoid a relationship with people who have a reputation for abandoning their partners and families. Stay well clear of those deadbeats. You know what I mean? You hope there's a strong possibility that you have never truly been happy in a relationship. Therefore, you secretly desire love, which you can easily walk away from before they can walk away from you. That's for some of you. Okay? You fear your partner will leave you while you still have feelings for them and then move on to bigger and better things. And for some of you, you do not want them to upgrade. Them doing better than you would be your worst nightmare. For some of you, such would be your worst nightmare. Okay? But what you don't know is there are things in your life which you wish to achieve that you have not yet done. Okay? Some of you, the question I'm asking you, do you desire a serious relationship? Or have you just been led to believe that settling down is life's only option? That's the part where you're at to. That's when you need to make an option. Do you stay single or do you commit to a relationship? That's on your mind. Okay? How you feeling? Temperance is you, Sag. Right? So you're in your element here. Okay? Because speaking about you, you are the temperance. Being patient here. Okay? You could be very patient with your partner right now. Right? But temperance is about cohabitation. Could be somebody you're living with, nesting with. Okay? Some of you are trying to get balance in your life. Some of you are contented where you are right now. Okay? In the past, there was previously great contentment between you and your partner. You felt like a team and may have been either figuratively or literally. Example, you may have played sports together or worked together. Everything seemed very peaceful and joyous between two of you at some point. Okay? How long ago this was? Only you know. Last time you were doing things together or happy together. Okay? But with the temperance here, in this present position, there is harmony in your relationship and you're both happy together. You're quite content waking up together, enjoy each other's company, not yet living together, some of you. Okay? You will be very soon, though. And if there's an issue in your relationship, then your problems originate from being too comfortable, Sag. You take each other for granted, or you do not feel a burning need to try and hard for each other. And that is why you cannot move into a more positive territory, okay? Took each other for granted. Because you've been together for years, it's like you basically took each other for granted. That's what I keep hearing. Both you and your partner are happy in the relationship as it stands. There will be odd days where the relationship feels tiring, but you both generally feel content, safe and secure with each other. Alright? The negative part of it is that your partner or your potential partner is comfortable with the way things are, and you're not. In fact, they have gotten themselves too comfortable. They have no reason to commit to you. Alright? They're getting the milk for free, so why will they buy the cow if they're getting the milk for free? You've been living together for some of you for years. Okay? So they're not in a hurry thinking, what's the worry? When what's going to change? This is how it is. Okay? The feelings of your lover is, if you don't live together already, your partner is contemplating cohabitating with you. Okay? If you are living together or are not yet in a serious relationship, your partner is quite happy with the way things are in the relationship. Okay, Sag? So be warned. Right? Because if you are not a serious couple, this can mean that your lover has no desire to change your current relationship status. Okay, so pre-warned is pre-armed. Your feelings are you're thinking clearly about this relationship, potential relationship. Okay? Even when you feel as if it might be insane, crazy, or hormonal. Okay? This card in this position is a sure sign that your feelings, whenever they are, or whatever they are valid, and you have the right to feel that way, Sag. Okay? You have. The people around you, or the people's opinion about your relationship, okay, are relatively mutual. Most aren't against it, or for it. Alright? They're just in between. So if you stay together or not stay together, not really bothered either way. Right? Your environment, though, has a significant impact on your emotional health, though. This in turn could affect your relationship. You know, if you're not happy with your environment, things ain't up to par around you. Okay? Things need fixing, or your home, you're not feeling stable. Okay? Then, for some of you, you must have balance in your life. You cannot have your partner be your be-all and end-all. Spend time with your friends and family. Build your career. Focus on health and fitness. Put yourself first here, Sag. Okay? Because it can't be everything and all for you. Okay? The future looks promising, and you and your partner will experience a time of cohabitation. You eventually live together. Okay? The two of you will get your house in order and make it feel more of a home. And if you and your partner are currently not seeing eye to eye, do not worry, because soon there will be a lack of worry, arguments and conflicts in the future. Okay? So you don't have to worry about that. All that will be sorted out. By contrast, sadly, if you and your lover are not yet a couple, you will not become one anytime soon. Okay? If you're not one now, you're not going to be in the future. Okay? Because it's like friends. Like I said, started off with friends, you know. Some of you still might end up remaining friends. So you need to aim for, Sag, is a relationship which is peaceful, well content. Okay? You don't need drama in your life. Alternatively, make sure you have a well-defined roles within your relationship. Okay? That you know what you have to do, what your partner has to do. Okay? What you need to do and avoid, Sag, is avoid rushing into life with your future partner. Okay? Current partner or potential partners. Or living together too quick is a significant mistake. Okay? make sure they're going to stick around first before you start, you know, having a toothbrush and they're leaving certain items around the house, you know. No, yeah. As they leave, pass it on to them until they actually bring it to you to something more stable, you know. Don't get comfortable with them leaving their stuff around and feeling like, oh, they're moving in gradually, because it could sneak up on you and you don't even realise. And before you know it, you're living together. All right? Your fear for some of you is that if you and this person do not yet live together, this is something you fear. You worry that you'll take this commitment with your partner to have it not working out. Okay? Alternatively, you may also fear the balance of your relationship become equal because you like your partner to depend on you. So we have to talk about that too, about this relationship being off balance here. But remember, you got temperance here, and temperance is all about balance. Okay? What you don't know, even if you do not realize it, right, Sag, everything is balanced as it should. Okay? You think that the balance of power is unequal between you and your partner or potential partner, but it's not the case. Alright? So let's get a clarification on this for Sagittarius. Everything's good. You just got to believe it. Don't get too comfortable though. Okay? Don't move in too quickly. Why is Temperance here for the after card here for Sag? You got the Moon. So you're using your intuition here regarding some form of deception here. Okay? You've also got the Hangman here, where something's stagnant, where somebody could be coming along to go and say help, to enlighten you. Could be a Pisces. Okay? That's coming along to enlighten you here. But you've got the Devil. Okay? What does say the Devil? Somebody could be dealing with a Capricorn. I don't know. Right? But I heard the Devil's come out. Could be some form of codependency going on. I don't know. Okay? But you've got the Moon card here. Okay? The Moon talks about unexpected, not as it seems, or some form of self-deception going on. Alright? That could be with you, Sag, or it could be the person you're dealing with. Could be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer for some of you. Alright? Or they may have this in their chart. In the past of this relationship is not what you think it was. It didn't happen how you remember it. There's been a lot of things which occurred within your relationship previously which you are not aware of. Okay? Your partner or potential partner has not been 100% honest with you about their past. Okay, Sag? There's a lot of head burying when it comes to how you view this partnership. You or your partner do not see the relationship for what it really is. You're living in a fantasy, and all isn't what it seems. Okay? It's like, all what glitters, for fire signs, remember saying, isn't gold. Everything is not as bad as it seems. You're the type of person who always assumes the worst, but these are your own insecurities, Sag. Just because you worry about this relationship doesn't mean you have to. You have a choice. Okay? This relationship is not what you think it is. You may feel as though you have met your soulmate, but the partnership has problems, which you do not realize. It is more negative than positive here, Sag. Okay? Your lover feels the opinions of your lover are not what you think that they are. What you think they are, they're not. Okay? If you assume your relationship is going well, then your partner does not feel the same way. Okay? By contrast, if you feel as though they do not care about you, then this is not the case, Sag. They're more keen than you think they are. Alright? Now, for some of you, your feelings, you do not see your relationship for what it is. You may think you know all there is to know about your partner, but this is not the case, Sagittarius. intuitively, you can probably sense that something is not quite right, but you cannot easily put your finger on what the issues are. And that's probably what's making you make a decision in your mind to walk away. Okay? The opinions of other people are not to be known at this time. You're not meant to know what your friends and family think about this romance. Okay? Even if they even have an opinion about this. Okay? Because that's something that could be hidden with this moon card here. Right? Your environment. There are spiritual forces that work around you right now, Sag, which are having an impact on your relationship. It's possible that your partnership is being affected by spirits, destiny, even witchcraft. Alternatively, if you have mood swings, your hormones may be working against you as well. Okay, Sag? Now, Spirit brought me back to it again. When it says it, it meant it. Right? And it's told me to say it again. There are spiritual forces, Sag, at work which are having an impact on your relationship. Okay? It's possible that your partnership is being affected by spirits, okay? Destiny, even witchcraft. So, protect yourself, okay? Have healing baths, sage your home, sage yourself, okay? Because some of you could be under spiritual attack at this moment in time. What to do? Because nothing is as it seems currently, okay? Your entire relationship is one big question mark, Sag. Therefore, I would advise you to continue down the path you're on right now. Go with the flow, and all will be revealed in due course. But be mindful to try and see things for the way they really are, not what you want it to be. Okay, Sag? Also, you may have to seek spiritual help for this relationship. Okay? Do work with the law of attraction. Like use crystals. Okay? And also get Reiki healing for some of you. Now, the outcome. You're not meant to know the future of the relationship, right, with this moon card here. Because it talks about using your intuition as well here. Okay? And something hidden. Okay, it's similar to the High Priestess, right? Your cards are telling you to continue down the road you're on, and more will eventually be revealed. However, be mindful, Sag, with the moon, there is also self-deception. So chances are you probably can't even guess what the future is going to be. Alright? You enjoy relationships which are built on dreams. Aim for a relationship which involves a lot of pillow talk and stargazing. Okay? What you need to avoid, some of you, is you have a habit of kidding yourself in a relationship. You only see what you want to see. For these reasons, you need someone who's more direct. Okay? Avoid relationships with people who try to pull the wool over your eyes, Sagittarius. Okay? If this resonates with you, please subscribe and ring that bell. Okay? You hope that all is not as it seems. You're waking up to the truth of this relationship or potential relationship for some of you. But instead of accepting reality, some of you are praying that everything is just in your head. Okay? You feel that your relationship or your potential relationship is not all that it's cracked up to be. Okay? Deep down, you worry that you're too wrapped up in your relationship to see any negative. However, the rest of your reading looks good to a certain extent, but it is kind of telling you, remember, with the card here, clean it up. Okay? Some of you, I think it's your intuition. I don't think you're paranoid. Okay? I think you're spot on using your intuition. Okay? What you don't know is that there is so much you do not know and cannot imagine about this relationship. Nothing is as it seems, Sagittarius. It's possibly that you and your partner are living in a fantasy world. Okay? And the message that clarifies that is the Chariot. Some of you may need to move on. Okay? Because see, the Eight of Cups moving on. Okay? There's a lot of things going on with you right now. Okay? Sag? A lot of things. Because don't forget, you need to clean it up. Whatever it is, clean up the act. Okay? You got the Chariot card here of speaking about you actually moving forward. Okay? You're in control of your emotions. Okay? For some of you is admiration. Some of you are looking up to your partner. Okay? Some of you is you're a social climber. Okay? In the past, you used to think that your lover or potential lover was the bee's knees. Okay? You previously looked up to them and you believed they were good catch at the time when you got them. Perhaps you were viewing them through the lens of what they could provide for you at the time. Okay? In present though, your partner is doing very well in their career or hobbies or social pursuit, and you hope to reap the benefits. You're currently enjoying your status, which being the partner brings to you. It's also possible that you look up to your partner as if you're below them. What's that about, Sag? You're putting them on a pedestal and you're below it? What's that about? Okay? That's concerning, right? Both you and your partner or potential partner are social climbers. Your goals match. The two of you both have an idea where you would like to be in the future, and you have the potential to work together to get there though, right? The negative part about your relationship here is you and your partner are from two separate worlds socially. You want different things from life. Your priorities are in no way similar, and this will affect your relationship. However, you like to keep up appearances, Sag. Okay? How your lover is feeling is that there are two possibilities for how your lover feels. The first is that your lover or potential lover is not thinking about you because they are too wrapped up in themselves. Okay? The second is that your lover is using you because they are social climber and they're only out for what they can get. That's for some of you. Okay? Your feelings is you look up to this person in almost like a fan-like way. The Chariot in this position often indicates the belief that you are no good for your partner, okay, or your potential partner. You secretly think that they can do better than you. So you are, I'm hearing, lacking low self-esteem here. Okay, Sag, you need to work on that. Other people feel or will feel that you two are a couple of power status. They believe you have the potential to be legendary. Okay? In your environment, the temptation for power, status, and followers is impacting your relationship. Perhaps one of you spends too much time on Instagram, Facebook, and not enough time nurturing your real life relationship. Another possibility is that the social media is an issue in your partnership. Both of you could be still on the phone and not communicating to one another. Okay? Your potential partner, though, is attracted by material things. Okay? So if you've not met this person yet and this person's going to be coming into your life, Sag, right? They're attracted by material things. Okay? If you show off your assets, this will surely encourage a conversation. Alright? If you're already in a relationship, your partner wants you to shower them with admiration. Kissing their ass will keep them happy. Amen to that. Okay. I don't know what to say. You got somebody who's very needy. I'm gonna say it as you got somebody who's very needy. Kiss my ass. Kiss your ass. That's where the argument sometimes probably starts off from. Okay? They might want you to kiss their ass and you're saying kiss my ass. That's what I'm hearing. Okay? You and your partner will grow together in social status, You'll become rich together and be very well known, okay? However, be warned, okay, Sag? If the rest of the reading looks quite negative, which it does, right? One partner will leave the other because they will feel as though they have grown them. They've outgrown them, okay? If you and your lover are not yet in a relationship, then contact between the two of you will eventually cease, okay? You will check up on each other or bump into one another from time to time, but there'll be no serious relationship between you in the foreseeable future. Sorry about this. Ooh, sorry about this. Sorry. Let me just stop this a minute.
Offer ends 31/5/20.
Well, sorry.
Send your Sims today. Gift off.
About that, Sag, but like I was saying, right? You could actually meet up each other, bump into each other in the street eventually. Because remember, you started off as friends. Some of you will be remain friends, and some of you won't. Okay? What you need to do, Sag, is aim for someone who cares a lot about how they appear to others. Okay? You need a partner who makes status and power a priority because you have similar goals and dreams. Okay? Some of you need to look for a lover who is a career climber, business person, social influencer, or entertainment industry. Okay? That's the person that will suit you, Sag. Okay? What you need to do and avoid dating people who only care about appearances but have no substance or depth. Okay? Because some of you just keep going for the wrong ones. That's all about me, myself, and I. Okay? Some of you do not care about climbing social ladders. Okay? So a partner who does would not be well suited to you. Right? So if you're the one, like I said, started off, one wants to be at home, one wants to travel. Okay? So you'll know which one is you. Okay? You hope your partner or potential partner is viewed well by other people. Not for some of you. Because the theme being well liked matters to you generally. You know what I mean? You like to know, say, your partner that you're with, that you get on with people and people like them. Okay? What you fear is you secretly fear that you're too good for your partner. You think that because you are too good for them, they will grow and resent you. You're worried that your achievement or your looks, etc., will emasculate them to the point that they will go out and find someone on their level. And I believe you, some of them have. Some of them knew they had steak at home and walked out into the street to go and get crackers. What's that about? Do you understand? But don't you change, Sag. You stay on farm, okay? The unexpected or unknown that you don't know about. You pride yourself in being a well-grounded person who doesn't care much for appearance. Okay, Sag? However, there is a part of you which desires a partner who's going to work hard to go places. You want benefits from your partner and your social standing. Okay? So, that's something, even if you say to yourself, oh no, I'm not like that. Deep down you are. Okay? You'll say, I'm the homebody and I don't mind. I'm not into somebody who wants to climb the ladder. Okay? But you are. Deep down you are. Okay? So, think about that before you move on. Because a lot of you seem to be walking away here. Moving on. Because this person could end up just being a friend. The outcome here is the Tower. Some of you definitely could be dealing with a Scorpio. Because at the moment I'm seeing Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. They may have this in the chart. Okay? Or you may have this in your chart. But I'm seeing Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So I'm seeing at the moment. Right? This could be the energy around you, or you may have this in your chart. Right? But at this moment in time, you have the Tower. Okay? That usually speaks about some major change, like somebody's pulled a rug from underneath your feet. Okay? It could be a big major argument between you and your partner. Right? But the Tower here has appeared. Right? The Tower usually speaks about some form of death, divorce, bankruptcy. There's a shock here. Okay? Whew, wow. Suddenly got hot now. Spirit wants to speak. Okay, here it goes. In the past, your relationship suffered a major shock which affected the present. Okay? For example, perhaps you discovered infidelity, financial trouble, or another major secret your partner, potential partner, was keeping from you. Okay? It's also possible that you and this person have previously been separated for a time. Okay? In your present moment, you're currently experiencing the breakdown of your relationship with a lover or a potential lover. This ending seems quite sudden and is somewhat shocking for you. Okay? It seems to have come from nowhere. If your relationship is not in ruins, then you or your partner is currently going through the loss of a loved one, a job or a home or freedom, etc. Okay? You're going through transition in your love life, which eventually be right for you. They are hard to see now, but one day you look back and see that this destruction and hurt made way for something better. So something had to go for something new to come in. Okay? That's the positive side of it. Your negative, your relationship or potential for a relationship is sure to end soon. There isn't much you can do about this breakup. It is inevitable. Okay, Sag? Your lover, okay, or husband, wife, or potential one, the attitudes of your lover has completely transformed. What was there before has now broken down. If their personality has not yet changed for the worse, then it will soon. So be prepared. So no matter how you're seeing them now, how nice it was at the beginning of the relationship, they're going to change. Okay? Your feelings, though. You're worried that your relationship with your lover or potential lover is going to crumble to the ground. You're already heartbroken, even devastated over the relationship, even if it hasn't ended yet. So you already feel it. Your intuition's already told you it's going to end. You already feel it. Who feels it knows it. Okay? So you already know it's coming. Okay? Your friends and family already believe that your relationship has ended. Okay? And if you're not yet in a relationship with the person you're wanting to know about, then other people are oblivious to the potential relationship existence. But if certain people find out about your budding romance, they'll be devastated. Okay? Because someone here who's left out in the cold is coming out of isolation. Okay? The Five of Pentacles have come up here where someone could been going through financial problems. Okay? And not saying anything. But they're coming out from that now. Okay? Things are turning around. You're starting to give to yourself, Sag. Okay? For some of you, there is no getting around the Tower. Okay? Especially in the position it is, because it's in a future outcome here. Okay? It usually predicts the end of a relationship. Your relationship with this person has no future. Okay? Not yet in partnership with the person you're reading. It's over because it has begun. It's not somebody you haven't met yet. The one that you're in now, okay, is over. And I don't like to say this. Your partner could spend some time in prison. Or there could be a breakdown or breakup or divorce between you. But it's definitely going to be a separation between you. What you need to aim for is something completely different from what you are used to or person you're used to going for. You're going to have to transform your thoughts, your beliefs and your attitude towards love and dating, Sagittarius. Okay? You need to avoid investing in relationship with people who are not stable, okay? And you should not pursue relationship with people whom you know to fly off the handle, okay? Crumble or cannot handle life, okay? Because you're always chasing after a relationship which has no future. You do this because you hope to win your partner over and change their minds. However, there's no winning in this type of relationship. They're just not meant to be. Wow. I hear. I don't know. Okay. Some of you even fearing that if your partner will die. You're going through a lot of fear for it. They're not going to break up. They're going to divorce me. They're going to separate. You understand? A lot of fears. Okay? Then what you don't know is that a sudden shock, which you cannot even anticipate, is just around the corner. You may want to prepare yourself, Sag, but doing so is impossible. Okay? All that you can do now is wait and see what happens. Alright? Both of you stood there defensive and very determined. Okay? Very challenging time for both of you. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo in the relationship. But this is a very challenging time. Some of you are doing Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, where there could be a major bust up here. Okay? You got the Five of Pentacles. That some of you could have been isolated or left out in the cold. Okay? Or was going through some form of financial difficulties. Right? And there was a part here that you're coming out from that or isolating yourself. Alright? A lot of you are coming out from that now. Five of Pentacles. This is where someone's, the aftercard, where someone's come out of their isolation or lack, where they're having money concerns, lack of resources. Okay? In the past, if your lover were together in the past, then money troubles have been an issue in the relationship. If not, yet a couple, then one of you has previously fallen into financial crisis because of the past relationship, marriage or divorce. Okay? So some of you might have to pay out some money to get a divorce. Okay? At present, even if you or your lover or potential lover has issues outside of the relationship, you're still in it together. Okay? You lean on one another for support for at least a short term. Okay? The relationships you have now will remain. Okay? Although you and your partner will not have all the resources you desire, you're both in it for the long run. You will be in this situation together and you will lean on each other for support. And while everything else in your life seems uncertain, your partnership will flourish. Okay? But you do have money concerns. Okay? It will severely affect your relationship due to one or both of you not having everything you want. Your partnership will not move forward how you like. Okay? That's for some of you. Because your lover, on one hand, your lover or your potential lover has feelings for you and wants nothing more than a stable relationship. On the other hand, they do not have the financial, physical or emotional capability to be able to support you. Alternatively, if they're wealthier than you, it's possible that the financial position turns them off. Okay? Your feelings, you have a desire to keep your connection to your lover alive because you feel as though they offer you some form of support. You assume that they are the answer to your financial or emotional problems. Okay, Sag? Now, the people around you, if you're already in a relationship with a person, then outsiders are curious about your finances. Alternatively, if you're not yet in a relationship, other people do not care about your love life. Okay? Ain't that sad though? You know what I mean? It really is. Your environment though, Sag, there are people in your or your lover's life who depend on them physically or financially. Okay? There's people around either you or your lover who depends on them financially. Okay? you or your lover are going to have to get accustomed to the fact that there are dependents to think about. This could even be one of your children. Okay? That's for some of you out there. Could have a young fire sign as a child. With Leo Sag. So of you now is not the time to be generous with your money, time, energy, and resources. If your partner is not pulling their weight in the relationship and you're doing all the heavy lifting for them, is not the answer. Make it equal. Okay? You're doing all the heavy lifting or doing all the work. Okay? And you're doing it all for them. That is not the answer. You've got to make it equal. They've got to play their part. Okay? The Five of Pentacles predicts a time when you and your lover, or potential lover, will be pushed to the limit. You both will have to work hard on your relationship if you want it to survive. Because historically, the Five of Pentacles was a good card for love and relationships, so it can be a reassuring sign. However, your relationship is not very stable, okay? Or money issues often come between you and your partner. Then this card can be rather kind of a deathly omen for you, okay? What you need to aim for someone who would want to be with you regardless of your circumstances, Sag. Ideally, they will not bail when the going gets tough. Alright? What you need to avoid having serious, long-term relationship with people who you suspect cannot support you financially. You need someone who can depend on to bring home the bacon. And certainly stay away from lovers who are in more dire financial position than you. Don't take on somebody who's more of a hindrance than a help. Okay, Sag? Because you hope that you and your lover or your potential lover will stand by each other through thick and thin. And you're not the type of person to ever allow money to come between you and someone you love. Okay? So you're praying that your lover feels the same. Alright? You fear at this moment, though. You worry that the two of you will not be able to weather storms together. Deep down, you have insecurity, Sag. That you're not enough for your lover. So even a minor grievance might be enough to convince them to leave you. So you're thinking that, oh, if I say this, I can't speak up, they'll leave. No. If it was for you, then nobody can take it away. Okay? If it wasn't for you, it'll go. Okay? So it's like easy come, easy go. Right? What you don't know is that your lover or your potential lover is under a lot of stress. Okay, Sag? Which you're not aware of. Okay? And this could be with regards to money and resources. Alright? It's possible they are even feeling the pressure from their assets. It could be a stocks loss. With the change in the world now, everything's stopped. You know what I mean? Shares, the property, everything could be at risk here. Okay? So if your relationship is serious, Sagittarius, make sure that you're not affected by this. Okay? So give your partner some support if need be. Because again, it's got the Five of Pentacles on top of the Five of Pentacles. Somebody's coming out though from this loss. Things are going to be bouncing up. Right? But someone's coming out from being isolated and left out in the cold. Someone's walking away and moving forward. And if they're going through some financial difficulties, they're going to be patiently waiting. Okay? And having the courage and the strength of a Leo. Some of you that could be definitely dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. This is somebody who's married, stable. Okay? Some of you though could be having conflicts with a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. Some of you may have to apologize. Some of you may even be pregnant by a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. Or having a child with a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus or a Pisces. Okay? But behind that is happy home, happy life. Okay? Some of you are living with a Virgo. Alright? And some of you are feeling quite alone, even though you're living together. That's some of you. Now I'm going to pull a card from... See, psychic, heart chakra. So let's see. And this will be the wrap up for Sagittarius. I know I'm giving all these 4 reasons today. Spirit says go ahead. Get a full reading to all the signs. This is the 4. Okay. All the message for Sagittarius do they need to know? Find balance. That's what it is. Find balance. And some of you need to open up. Okay? Because some of you are a bit closed off. Alright? So, let me read. Find balance for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. The key word is cope, multitask, breathe, attribute. Okay? You may find that matters of the heart require extra effort at this time. More and more demands may be placed upon you, requiring you to juggle your attentions, family gatherings, school commitments, requests for assistance, and other obligations may arise within a short period of time. Just breathe and remember to be flexible. Adapt your approach to each situation at hand. Know that you have the ability to keep everything and everyone in balance. You may also be called upon to play the role of mediator. This is the time for compassion and understanding, and you are up to the task. Work with people individually, giving each position equal consideration. Help all involved to understand another viewpoint and find middle ground. Finally, in order to maintain balance, you yourself must be in balance. So it's vital that you take time for you, Sag. And which you have, because you're the Temperance and it's upright. Okay? This was a general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. I'm finding myself giving 4 readings here. So I send you love and light. Namaste.